All right. Welcome back to another episode of Last Epoch. I'm Loomis, and we're gonna just dive right into it. We left off here at the cultist camp. We went over the fact that we got this set item here, and we equipped it. It boosted our minion damage. We were able to put some skill points into our wraith, do a little bit more damage with that guy. And we wanted to take a look at some of the idols that we picked up along the way and see if any of those could help us. So starting from the bottom here, we got one that gives us 8% increased health regeneration, increased poison damage, and increased minion poison damage. So none of our minions do any poison damage, so that's not going to really help us at all except for the health regeneration. Then we got one that gives us dodge rating and physical resistance. We have one that gives us 8 ward on potion use. I haven't used many potions so far, so I don't see the desire to use that one at this point. We have one that gives 11% chance to poison on hit. That's interesting. I don't know if that requires you to have some kind of poison spell or weapon for it to work, or if it's just any kind of spell or weapon will give a chance to poison. Actually, I can hold down Alt here. It says poison deals poison damage over time and lasts 3 seconds. The first 30 stacks each reduce poison resistance by 5%, 2% against bosses and players. Well, that doesn't really give me the answer I was hoping for. And I'm just going to go ahead and assume that that chance to poison just works passively, no matter if you have a poison weapon or not. And then we have one that gives us vitality and void resistance. So I'm not really feeling any of those. So let's see what else we got here. We got... No, that's definitely not going to replace the set item. Increased critical strike. We don't want to remove our minion damage. We got Skull Cage of Evasion. Increased spell damage. Increased minion health. Plus 20 dodge rating. 42% chance to gain 20 ward on kill with Hungering Souls. But we just got rid of Hungering Souls, which kind of is a bummer, but it is possible that we could still use Hungering Souls. But then again, I wouldn't want to use Hungering Souls alongside of our Wraith skill because they both soak up so much mana. So I like this specifically for the spell damage and the minion health, so I'm going to go ahead and equip it, because I do think it's still better than what we currently have equipped. And then nothing else here really does much for us. Let's go. Looks like we got a quest right here. Let's see what this guy wants. The fact you're in front of me, have you also lost your home? How did you know? A feeling. That glint of grief in your eye. We had to leave the larger ruins. Others let the void drive them to violence. They relish in cruelty and taint the void with it, attracting horrors. Why can't they see tranquility? Peace of oblivion. Instead, the horrors ruin our home. I can defeat the void horrors. You can? Oh, how I wish to believe. May tranquility be with you. You as well, buddy. Alright. Let's go north here. Entering the ruins of Welrin. Alright, so we have 3 skeletons now. That should be all that we can get up and running now, because we applied this skill that removes half of our skeletons but makes them larger and more powerful. So let's see how this works out. Wow. Spiders, no stand chance. Curse. Alright. Can I at least try to attack them a little bit? Dang. Get them. Maybe I'll just stand back and watch while they annihilate everything. Holy crap. Oh, that's a big guy. He went down pretty quick too. Don't need that. That's more for, I'm assuming, a rogue. Water Shrine. Grants 100% increased mana regen. Nice, so I can just cast my Wraiths. Yeah. Level 19. Go. Increase minion damage. Increase critical strike chance with this. And 6 health on kill. That's kind of interesting. We'll take a look at it more in a little bit. Shredding all of them. Holy crap. Whoa, that's like a whole horde. Get them. Get those guys. At this point, with all my golems and skeletons, I'm feeling pretty confident with this build. I'm liking it a lot. Enemies are dying pretty quick. I'm a little squishy, but not to the point where I'm dying around every corner or anything like that. I've hardly had to use any of my health potions. For the most part, I just kind of stand back and cast a spell or two here. It's a pretty easy build. Pretty easy build. I can only assume that as you get farther in the game, there's added complexity and you have to really pay attention to how you level up your character. Looks like both of my spells have leveled up. And these guys are ugly. I don't even know what they look like. Little scorpions or something. Or like the little camel spiders out where I live. Okay, let's go over here to the left. Running. Nice, completed a quest. Scepter of Conflagration. So I feel like I don't necessarily need this Rip Blood skill. Well, it does boost spell damage, but I feel like my intuition is telling me that there's something that I could be using in its place. Level 20, unlocked lot skill specialization? Oh, okay, so I can level something else up now. Since we're leveling up our skeletons and our wraith, we might as well go ahead and level up this bone golem. We get 4 unspent points for him. Looks like we got 4 paths that we can take here. Your golem deals more spell damage and has an increased chance to stun. That's always good. Spell damage plus 15% per point. Increased stun chance 15% per point. Amalgam of Primalist. Your golem grants additional armor to nearby minions, including itself. That's good, because I got a bunch of minions that would like to stay alive. Plus 80 per point. We got Amalgam of Sentinels. Your golem has additional health and armor, as well as more health and armor. Okay. And we got Amalgam of Rogues. Your golem moves and attacks faster. Melee attack speed plus 7% per point, and move speed plus 7% per point. That's a tough decision because I don't feel like my summons or my skeletons or anybody that I summon are dying very quickly. So it leads me to want to add more damage to my bone golem, which makes me want to go to add more attack speed and move speed for him. But on the other hand, I feel like soon I'm going to want them to be stronger. So it seems like this is the smart play, adding more armor to all of my minions. Which leads me down the path of adding cold damage for my golem. But if I go down the attack speed route, then that leaves me towards fire damage, which I like fire. And an additional golem, but each golem has reduced maximum health and deals less damage. What else do we got in the fire area? Burning bones. Your golem has a chance to ignite enemies. You can summon a pyre golem instead of a bone golem. Yeah, I'm going down that path. I like that. It sounds fun. If we can go, your golem has a chance to ignite enemies. Yeah, that sounds fun to me. I want to see some fire on the screen. So 60% ignite chance, fire resistance, and 30% damage over time. Alright, we got some spells for the Wraith. We started going down the left side here, where Wraiths deal additional necrotic damage with attacks and spells. We could deal more necrotic damage and leech a portion of the necrotic damage they deal as health. So we get some health leech, which, you know, doesn't really... It means that we don't necessarily need the ripped blood to return health to ourselves, which could be helpful. And we have Wraith Bringer. Summon Wraith has increased cast speed and cost less mana. Actually, I'm gonna start putting points into that because they do consume a lot of mana. I find that I do run out quite a bit, and I do feel like I'm gonna want to add some points into Necrotic Hunger as well when the time feels right. And now we got one unspent point for our skeletons. We did put points into this Dread Phalanx, which reduced the number of our skeletons and gave us more damage with them. And now we have the option to remove archers from our skeleton pool. Um, I don't know how beneficial that would be for us right now. Okay. If I did these ones down to the right here, specifically this bone armor applies to skeleton warriors, then this shambling steel spell or skill would make more sense. So I'm gonna do this one just so my skeletons have a little bit more survivability. Oh, I can't, because I need to have 3 points in necrotic conviction. Don't need that. Oh. I can make my skeletons leech health when they do damage. That's also good to know. I'm gonna put 1 more point into necrotic conviction so I can then do bone armor. And then I think I'll probably put a couple points into marrow tap. But I kind of want to see what this last skill here does. Skeleton warriors can target allies with bone armor. Bone armor has 75% reduced effect on non-minions. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Oh. So it applies armor to all allies nearby. Okay. Okay, I think we're good to go right now. Let's move on. So, let's see, let's get our bone golem out. Who should be setting things on fire now. Wraiths should be a bit stronger. Got a rogue here. Mana regeneration, yeah. My wraiths should be using less mana now, so I should be able to just spam those a little bit more. Hit him in the pinch point. They dropped a bunch of shards there. Increased spell damage shard even. Amulet of Frost. Whoa, he popped out of nowhere. Okay, let's keep going, let's keep going. This guy keeps running away. Can't run from us. Dead. I like the progression in this game. I feel like it's like almost every 10 minutes, I feel like my character gets a nice boost in like damage or gets more health or something that like really helps out my character survive or just destroy the enemies a lot faster. Where do I need to go here? I think I need to go down here and then go this way to be able to get to that door. Oh, we got actually some unspent points in necromancy too, so let's go ahead and continue increasing minion damage and attack speed. Cool. Now we have the ability to summon a skeletal mage. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye to Rip Blood and you start using skeletal mages now. Let's see, where's that? This guy? Yep. How many of these guys do I get? 3. 3. Do they stay alive with me as well? I think they do. Alright, I got a whole freaking party now. Keeps on growing. It's nothing but a bunch of dudes ready to help me kill some bad guys. Nothing like the camaraderie that we have here. Nice. Very nice. Get him, guys. Go get him. Where's he going up here? I'm going on up here. Alright, come back down this way. Ruin of Discovery, those are always nice. Go down. Like I don't even have to do anything. The increased minion damage on this belt. I think that could be better than what we have, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think next step I want to take on the the Wraith is just continue reducing the mana that it costs. Increased poison damage. No thank you. Don't need that. Looks like we gotta go to the Undercity here. Yeah, less mana cost for the Wraiths. More I can keep pumping out. Not that I really need to, but I mean, if I was in a larger boss fight, then I would want to like put out as many Wraiths as possible. The last Imperial. Ah, a living human that isn't dripping with void. Can you understand me? Or are you mad like the rest? I can understand you. Splendid. You can hear my request then. I need your aid in ending my existence. Excuse me? I've been entombed here for centuries, and this broken world no longer has anything to offer me. The immortal Emperor's gift was once a blessing, but now it's a curse. I'll help if you give me your phylactery. You have a deal, living one. What do I have to do? Destroy the 3 soul repositories and return to me. Only then can my sanctuary be destroyed. You have my gratitude. Alright. I'll be back. Alright, so now I have to find 3 bone prisons or something. Destroy them and then go back to him. Nope. Nope. Can't touch this. I'm just looking at gear while my minions are just doing all the dirty work. I love it. I love it. I'm sure at some point they're gonna have a rough time staying alive, but so far they're doing good. I have 3 mages and I have 3 skeletons and 1 golem, which that's as many as I can get. Okay. Go here to the left. Kill that scary old guy. Alright. Oh, okay. So we gotta break all these soul repositories. So far we've destroyed 2 of them. I can't remember how many he said. I think it was 3. Reflection. Everybody up here, please. Page of Remedy. Ooh, that could be helpful. I think that's the last soul repository that we need to destroy. Level 21, nice. Yep, that was the last one. Okay. Bracers of the turtle, increased minion damage. That could be needed. Make our way down this way. Oh, crap, I just ran right into them without looking. I was looking at the map. I could have died. Could have died right there. But luckily, my minions were there to help. Adds mana. So I could, ooh, my inventory's full. Hang on. See if we can clear some space. Grab that. That could be helpful. Wait. Robes. Intelligence, cast speed. No. Just a waste of space, if you ask me. Alright. You've returned. The soul repositories are destroyed. If I could, I'd grace you with the Emperor's gift as thanks, but that time has long passed. A true death. I never thought this moment would come. None of us did. Will the immortal Emperor recognize me on the other side, I wonder? If there is another side. Now, I recommend you stand back. Tearing the phylactery from my body may prove volatile. What do you mean, Whoa. Sweet explosion, bro. Blow up right in my face. Barely gave me any warning. Alright. Back at the cultist camp. Let's check out our spells real quick. Our passives. Got one unspent point. Gonna keep boosting up minion damage here. Call it good. We got more points to spend with our Wraith. We're gonna keep reducing mana costs so we can keep pumping those guys out faster and faster. And for our golem, we can now summon a pyre golem instead of a bone golem, which converts the melee base damage to fire. And that sounds great. I wonder what he'll look like now. Let's keep going and find out. Actually, we'll take a look at the gear that we have in the inventory in a bit. Let's make some more progress. Entering the Welrin docks. Okay. Okay, do I need to... He doesn't look like a bone golem, or... Oh, okay. Now he's a pyre golem. It still says summon bone golem, but he's now a fire. Yeah. Cool. He looks pretty awesome. See what he can do. Getting hit. Weird little octopus heads are floating out of the... I don't even know what you would call this. The void. Oh. Can't mess with us. Don't even try it. Still haven't figured out what these guys are with like, it looks like a gem from The Sims above their head. I really just don't know what that is. Is it like an elite or something? I need to figure that out. Ooh. You know, probably something that doesn't really help me much, but it looks cool. Let's go down. Everybody come this way, please. Thank you. Yep. Oof. Wow, that guy dropped a bunch of shards. Definitely gonna grab those. The huge octopus head. Increase minion damage with this belt. Oh my god. I'm full again. Grabbing the belt. Let's go. Wow, his legs have been sheared right off his body. That's not a good look. Alright, apparently we just needed to kill that big old, like, centipede looking dude. Ooh, that might be a good wand for us to use. I have to take a look at that in a minute too. Before you is an altar made by the cultists who live in the docks. A large cultist has been crucified with a glowing object embedded in his chest. Within the object you see swirls of speckled light, almost like stars. This must be the symbol of hope. Take it. Done. Return to the cultist camp. Okay. Let's head back. No, I think the town portal will send us back to the camp. I hope. If not, we can use a portal to go to the cultist camp. Okay, it is sending us there. Cool. All we have to do is go over here and return the quest. You're back. Where is everyone? They told me to tell you. They're setting up the ritual site just up ahead. They're waiting for you. Oh, it's going to be wonderful. Just you wait. Alright, I'll head there now.
Very well.
I'm worried about what's about to happen. Alright, let's see what's over here. What are they doing? Better not be like sacrificing somebody or something weird like that. Observe the ritual.
Yes.
Excellent work. We expected no less. Did you find both relics? Yeah. Now, observe. The souls trapped in the phylactery are scared of us. Scared of the oblivion in the void. See how they strain, reaching for the symbol of hope? And do we free them? For the final pieces, the void scours that hope from this world. Our bodies will be used as sacrifice, so that we may become one. Okay, so they are sacrificing bodies. Damn it. Oh, snap. Okay, we got a boss fight happening. Go, voids. Okay, still definitely don't have enough mana to pump out as many rates as I want to, but looks like I can maybe get away with doing 1 per second. My skeletons and my golem are doing good, and this guy's done. Sweet. 300 experience and 500 gold. See if he dropped anything good. Whoa, running too far. Sacrifice. Staff. Spell damage. Increased fire damage, which would help my bone golem. But I don't know if I necessarily want two-handed weapons. We don't need swords. Boots with more movement speed, don't need that. Don't need a club. And then we have a knife that doesn't help us either. Alright, moving on. And we lost one skeleton in that battle. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see. Let's look at the map. There's a rift down below us, and then there's just this door right here that it wants us to go through. An abandoned tunnel. Belt of Frost, increased minion damage. Pick that up real quick. Keep moving down the tunnel, guys. Let's go. Rock and roll. We got a mission. More spiders. Big spider. He didn't last very long. Free spell damage. We'll take it. Oh, what is that? Rune of Ascendance. Changes the item into a unique or set item of the same item type. Using this on a silver ring could turn it into any unique ring, including ones that are not silver rings. However, it cannot turn it into a helmet. None of the other properties of the base item are retained. I like that. We'll have to look more into it later. Okay, what the heck was on that guy's head?
That is too much.
I am just out of space here. Okay, but we can pick up that ring. Okay, good. Popping up out of the ground. Rude. Can I pick that up? I can't. Okay, is there anything in here that I absolutely probably don't need? This. Oh, picked it right back up. Like a weirdo. Okay. Increased necrotic damage. What does this one do? 7%. This one's better. So we're gonna use that instead. Cool. Keep on going. Holy crap, big guy. Woo! You hurt me. Had to use a spell there. Or a potion, I'd say. Oh, nothing that way. All of our skeletons and golem are still alive and kicking. Good stuff. We're so strong. I'm proud of them boys. Go over here to the right. Ooh. Somebody is yelling over here. What is that? Big old pile of purple goo. Okay, that ring gave us more minion health. Or damage, I think. Get over here, buddy. I need your help. Sometimes my golem feels like he can just run off on his own.
That is too much.
As if he's not here to help me. Everything has leveled up, so that's awesome. I said, every 10 minutes it feels like something's leveling up, so I become more powerful. It's a good feeling in a game. Gives you that dopamine rush that you feel like you need. Killing more spiders. Killing them every day. The Lost Refuge. Nice. Now we're killing scorpions. From spiders to scorpions. Really dislike both of those things, to be honest. They're not my favorite. Oh, spiders are still here too. Now, all they have to do is put the spiders and the scorpions together in one fight. And we'll be in love. He's a big guy. Not anymore. Thanks, Pyro Golem. Nice. We're about to reach our friends here. Oh, no. It's just an old tomb. A large stone table holds an old tomb. This record has been established to chronicle the history of Magister Wolus and his exodus to the underground. In the face of a creeping dark substance, turn to page 23. The elders of Welrin are fools. They've spent so long hiding the nature of the shard from the immortal empire. Yet the second those tyrants are at their weakest, they want to flee into the mountains? Forget this so-called outcast queen. What we need is a lesser refuge. Flip to the end. For decades we hid here. The Magister insisted we were in no real danger, only for the void to sweep in and end us all. We carved homes from this stone. We've raised children here. We've lived. Wolus was wrong. This place wasn't a lesser refuge. It was our last refuge. Take the tome. Now wants us to find the Temple of Eterra. Where shall we go? So it wants us to go to the ruined world, but that waypoint is locked. So we're gonna have to go to the Shattered Valley. But what I'm thinking is that I'm gonna have to wrap up this video. We've made a lot of progress. We've got rid of Rip Blood and got skeletal mages. We've boosted our summon wraith skill, our skeletons. We turned our bone golem into a pyre golem, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. We've put more points into our necromancy skill system, and we overall have upgraded our character, and it's been quite fun. I'm really enjoying this game so far. You know, I've played games like Diablo and Path of Exile, and I feel like this is the happy medium to those games. Like, it's not so complex that you have to watch build guides on YouTube to figure out how to even play the characters. But it's not so easy that you get bored with the characters after a couple days of playing it. I've been playing this game for a few hours now, and I feel like it's satisfying to me to play. Like, I feel like I'm constantly improving, and I can't wait to see what the end game's like once I get there. I have no idea how long that'll take. I don't even know what the max level is for a character on this game, but I'm here to find out and let you guys know and share the experience with me. But for now, gotta say goodbye and see you next time. Please make sure to subscribe, ring that notification bell, and yeah, if you could give me a thumbs up on the video if you liked it, that would be great. All right, see ya later.